Hey guys, welcome to our 20th block-based programming tutorial, and today we're going to talk about if-then statements. Okay, so these are called conditional statements where we're starting to evaluate if something happens, then what do we do? If I wake up in the morning, then I'm going to eat breakfast. I never eat breakfast really, but if I'm not happy, then I'm not going to have a good day. There's always like a cause and effect, right? So this if-then that we're going to drag in here is going to be really important, right? So let's go ahead and we'll save that. Okay, we'll say if, when the space key is pressed for the ghost, okay, if something happens, then we're going to switch it to the next backdrop. Well, there's a lot of things that we can put in this section, but we have to put something that fits, okay? So you can't put in, if I go to operators, you can't put a plus symbol in here because it just doesn't fit. You have to look for the sensing, okay? There are certain ones in sensing that fit properly. And we're going to talk more about these in the next tutorial. But for right now, we're going to talk about the theory behind it. Okay, so if something happens, then something else will happen. And you can go ahead, you can say switch to the next backdrop. You can make it say, you can make him move 10 steps after it moves to the next backdrop. You can then have him, I don't know, glide for 1 second to a random position, right? All these things can happen, but if this condition isn't true, none of this will happen, right? So the condition needs to be true in order for all this to happen. So you can say, I set my alarm for 3 a.m. every morning, right? So it could say, if time equals 3 a.m., then wake me up. If something happens, if it's not, let's say it's 2 a.m., if my alarm goes off at 2 a.m., I'm not going to be happy. So my alarm's not going to go off, okay? So these conditionals that we talk about with sensing are going to be clarified a little bit more in the next example. Okay, so thanks for watching and look forward to seeing you in the next one.